Recording in progress.
Sammy the Silly Hot Dog by Shalini Vallepur. Illustrated by Simona Hodonova. Sammy dropped things and tripped over her feet all the time. Look out, Sammy. Sammy was clumsy. She got called a silly hot dog by her friends, her teacher, and her mom all the time. But Sammy just smiled. Sammy, you're a silly hot dog, Mom said to Sammy one morning. I was trying to make you some toast, Mom, Sammy said. The toast that Sammy had made for Mom was burned black. Sammy had tried to make her something that tasted good for her mom. Things never went right. One day, Sammy and her friends were playing in the park. Sammy went up to a tree. Sammy went up a tree. She went high up and right to the treetop. Sammy, what are you doing? Called Sammy's friends. You might fall. There was a gust of wind and Sammy fell out of the tree. She landed right on her bottom. Another day, Sammy and her friends were playing on the street. It started to rain, but Sammy did not have a raincoat. Run, run, her friends yelled. Wait for me, Sammy said. Sammy started to run after her friends, but she tripped. She started to weep, and her legs started to bleed. Sammy went home. Her feet were wet, and she was sad. What's the matter, hot dog? Mom asked. I am sick of being a silly hot dog, Mom. I keep getting hurt, said Sammy. It's okay, Sammy, said Mom with a sigh. That night, Mom tucked Sammy into bed. She hugged Sammy and pulled the sheets up to her chin. Sleep tight, Sammy, Mom said. I keep getting hurt and things never go right. I am sick of being a silly hot dog, said Sammy. Sammy was tucked up tight in her bed. She began to drift off into a deep sleep. When she woke up, Sammy tried to get out of bed, but she started to roll. Sammy looked down and saw that she had turned into a hot dog, and she was not in her bed. She was in a cooking pan. She was having a bad dream. In a flash, Sammy went onto the treetop at the park. Why am I in the tree? She said. There was a bird in the nest that looked for food. It saw Sammy and came closer. How rude! Ow! Sammy fell off the branch. Sammy was on the street again. She saw her friends running away from the rain. She went to run after them, but she fell over and started to roll. Sammy rolled and rolled and rolled down the street. Sammy did not stop rolling. In fact, Sammy did not want to stop. This is fun. I want to keep rolling, said Sammy. She was spinning and swirling, twirling, and flipping all the way down the road. Sammy woke up with a big smile on her face. She looked down to see that she was a person again. She was amazed. It was okay being a hot dog. I had a lot of fun, said Sammy. The next morning, Mom came down to a shock. Mom came down to a shock. Toast with lots of jam and a mug of coffee were waiting for her. Sammy, did you make this for me? Mom, asked Mom. Yes, I did. I tried my best to make it for you, Mom. It is okay being a hot dog, just not a silly one. Thank you, hot dog, said Mom. She gave Sammy a big hug. Comprehension question. What did Sammy do to the first toast she made for Mom? Pause the video and try to answer it. How do you think Sammy felt about being clumsy? Pause for this one too. Pause for all the questions. What did Sammy turn into in her bad dream? What did Sammy make for Mom the next morning? What do you think Sammy learned from her bad dream? How do you think it would feel if you were Sammy? I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Goodbye until next time.